We'll be playing Wylde Flowers. Hopefully everyone's having a good week. Or day or month whenever you guys watch this. Let's see. I think we need to get some shrimp, mushrooms, some, let's see, coal. Still need some more soil and money just to get this area cleaned out. See, I can't remember where we found the shrimp last time. We're in the ocean. Hopefully we have enough bait for it. If not, we'll go to Bruno and get some more of the bait. And we have to go say hi to the chicken. The chicken actually grew up from being small, looking to the full size thing. So we'll definitely need more bait.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, haha! Gotcha! Oh, yes!
Got a sardine and a tuna. Yeah, what was it, like a tuna? Yeah, tuna. It's too bad we can't catch those little crabs. They're walking across the sand. I feel like it would be nice to have a house on the beach, but you're also one of the first targets of like any tropical disaster, like a tsunami, tidal waves and stuff like that. You know, it's basically all the same concept. If you're near the ocean, natural disasters are bound to happen.
Mira says I gotta ease up on the bottle, else I'll need to ask Otto for a kidney. As if that boy would even give me one.
Let's see. Why don't I grab like 15 of these and then 15 of the crickets. Because we could either go to the beach or down to the pier. So soft residence, so I don't know if that's what Otto's last name is. Oh yes, he is. Interesting. Well, they even wrote down like Otto Soft is the mayor of Fairhaven and Vanessa's husband. He seems friendly, but how much of that is a front? Compared to Bruno, like, I wonder, I don't know, like, sometimes I wonder, like, how, like, where do, like, parents, like, fall short of, like, the personality traits of their kids, like, put up, like, a friendly front and stuff like that, as far as, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Can I see, is Kim open? Because I wish I could memorize where all these stores are.
I really love running the shop, but I wish I could mix things up sometimes.
There aren't more general things you can sell?
If you grow anything I can sell here, I would be happy to buy it from you.
Deal.
I wonder if Kim's selling animal fats, pork, bone, the Satan flour, chicken fillet, and beef. I'll just, it says beef, but they had a picture of a steak, even though it's the same thing. Nope, not selling feathers. I think if anything, feathers, since she's our first chicken in the game, I don't think I'll be selling her at all. I think every first animal we get, guys, in this game, like the chicken, cows, pigs, or whatever, we won't sell the first one. If anything, we'll probably select certain ones that we will sell, and we might have to mark them, which sucks. That we will give up them, but fortunately, that's how it is in the real life too.
Pounding dough is great stress relief. Whenever Francis and I get in a fight, I sell a lot of loaves the next day.
Well, at least he has an outlet for his temper, which is always like good, like if like putting like food and stuff like that.
Finn's decided he wants to knit Lena's dad a pair of socks. Now, he could use a project, and I'm sure Marcus would love him, but I'm just not keen on introducing Finn to pointy objects right now.
So we have what? 8 more unidentified projects we could do. We'll see. We'll figure out what those other projects are, but we need to get some of these missions done, guys. I just wish I had more energy throughout the week to record more of these videos for you guys, but unfortunately I end up being too busy during the rest of the week to do that, but one day I'll be able to record more. So I need 2 more mushrooms. I wonder if, oh no, he's not. I was just gonna say if Bruno's there, I'd probably buy the last 2 ones from him if he had them in his inventory. And just give it to him. That's like also a pretty good gaming tip too. Like whatever you can buy, I know you'd be wasting more money doing that, but if you can find stuff to be purchased instead of always trying to like come in every single second to figure out if there's any mushrooms or whatever, stuff like that.
Mom sometimes calls Cameron's consciousness center una trufa, but not when Parker or Angus are in the diner.
kind of want to know what kind of word what kind of definition that word has. I'll probably forget what it is. Later to check it out.
I was talking to Cameron about Hazel, and he started going on about the end of the journey and the other side of the mountain or whatever, and I was just like, please. Some moments are just not the right time, you know?
She's right. Sometimes people just want to vent and not have to like hear the whole side of like in a way like belief side. Sometimes just people want to have that, just let it all out sometimes, just to talk about how they're feeling, stuff like that, not always to hear. I don't know. Need milk, I don't have grapes, don't have hops or apples. I wonder how we can make animal fat, because or it could be milk turned into like yogurt or cheese. Well, since we're already here, we'll continue the next day.
Should I go to bed?
Still just the yawning sound. Honey's almost done. Or I'll have to like fill up the water key now, because otherwise, if I don't do it now, I won't remember the next time. Well, until the next time, I should say. Alright. Oh, I forgot to say hi to the chicken. And this is Feathers. She, as I said, she grew up. And surprisingly, she doesn't lay the eggs in here, but she will sleep in here. And we still need to get this barn finished. Oh, and then we have like that whole clouded area of the map up in the top left corner to get cleared up. Guess we can go down to the ocean, guys, and try getting the shrimp again. And it's interesting, like the way Bruno said that. Like, I don't know how much alcohol affects the kidneys, but it definitely affects the liver for sure. Let's see if a cricket will get the shrimp. Maybe, we'll see.
Oh, yeah!
guess we'll have to find a different fishing spot. Or I guess if I want to fish from up there, I have to go up there onto the bridge again. This music that's in the game is definitely calming. See a crustacean.
Oh, yeah!
Not a fan of fish. Or the I can't even say the castrate, like shrimp and lobsters. I should say that. I sometimes start to say a word like now, and I just, for the life of me, cannot pronounce it correctly for whatever reason. My brain has a brain fart. Sorry guys, I hit the camera.
I like Amira. When Helena took ill, she always treated her with kindness and respect. And I know she's taking good care of your Graham, too. She never condescends to people, even with her fancy degree. Some folks might learn a thing or two from her.
Implying his own son. There. Oh, and then this guy too, like, I'm just curious to know how much of a...
Do you have any family back in the city, Marty?
Not anymore. I used to work with my dad, but he moved. We're not really in touch these days.
I'm really sorry. That was how it was for Hazel and my dad for a long time.
I'm just curious. I was just curious on how much of a front he's putting up too, because when we first met him, guys, if you guys remember how he started muttering and changing what he used to do and stuff like that, like his story and everything. I think if we become better friends with him, he might actually slip out and tell us what he really wanted to say, so we'll see. Because for a lot of people, I think even including myself, like, sometimes trust is hard to earn. Considering if you're always surrounded by people who aren't too keen on telling the truth as much. But unfortunately, that's how some people are. See, Shelby.
You're from the city, huh? Terrible smells, people, noises.
Oh, you've been there?
In a past life. I'll never leave the forest again.
See, if it wasn't for how much building materials and living costs and all that stuff, if it didn't cost too much, I'd say I'd probably get myself a house somewhere similar to Shelby's living habits. Probably not all the way deep into the forest, because I still want to have access to city roads and stuff like that. And being able to come into the city whenever I feel like coming, like for food and stuff. Because he's right, city life does kind of actually smell badly sometimes, depending on where you go. And there's too many noises, and then overcrowding of the roads and stuff like that could get to you eventually, especially if you grew up like having such quiet roads and stuff throughout your life. So I don't know, I feel like that's how it is for me.
There's a stray cat that lives around here. He looks like he might be a good mouser. Not that my bar has mice. Nope, not a problem.
That cat actually did come to live with us on the farm. I don't know if it's still there. When I let it come live on the farm, it started looking at the house. I don't know if it's still there.
I hope Kai gets a new shipment of cinnamon in soon. I need to get going on the buttercream for my cupcakes. They're muffin without it.
Not much of a... Well, I've said this like many times in the past, but I'm not really into eating sugars and sweets too much. Sometimes I'll go for like the banana bread or like muffin, and then there's the lemon poppy seed muffin I used to like. Oh, there she is. There's a cat.
Hi, kitty.
A lot of these characters, including the cat, have beautiful green eyes, which I'm always a fan of because I have green eyes myself. I don't know, that's one thing about me.
Have you seen the stray cat who lives in the neighborhood? I've been putting out a bowl of milk for it. My father always said cats can communicate with the spirits.
I once had a cat who used to stare at a spot in the wall. I thought it was a ghost, but then it turned out we had mice.
Do you guys have like pets that actually do that too? Like sometimes my parakeets will just randomly look up at a spot, and I'll if I see them doing it, then I'll ask them, hey, what are you guys looking at? Because you never know what they could tell because of their other senses that they have heightened up more than we do. Imagine if we had that same option, like how much of these other senses we would lose because of it.
Should I go to bed?
Did we see High to Feathers? Can't remember. I mean, I could probably get a few more chickens, so we can start selling more eggs.
Listen to that purr.
Alright, so we need at least 10 more of that, and still haven't been able to find the shrimp, guys, so guess we can go down to the ocean once more again and check. Yeah, let's try the bridge before we actually go down there. Nope, nothing. What about this side? If I don't fall asleep to this calmness of this game. Another bottle. I wonder if buying like those fishing nets is something inside this game. Because if it is, it might be worth getting and using, or even like those fish boxes. Got Bruno again, so I won't be able to sell him anything. At least not this Friday. Let's see. We haven't spoken with Thomas in a while either. Let's, once we get some of the fish, if I don't forget, maybe go back to him. Got some pretty big fish here. But no shrimp that I can tell.
Oh, come on!
Well, I might just save the fishing for next time.
Hey, have you met Parker yet?
You mean Lena's husband?
Yep. He'll help you build a tool shed when you're ready.
Oh, I already have a shed.
If you want to call that a shed, I won't argue with you. He can build you other things you might need too.
I'm just curious to know like what the other stuff is gonna be. As far as like building. But it'll probably be unlocked when we get closer to finishing like the whole big patch of garden stuff.
Otto has tried bringing Bruno in for counseling, but I don't think his father is very receptive to our message. Maybe he will be, in time.
It depends on how long Otto's been bringing him. I guess on one hand, Otto's trying a little too hard sometimes. I don't know, sometimes just... I'm not saying not to stop trying, it's just sometimes if you try too hard, people won't be as...
I've been experimenting with more metal-worked art. Oh, I wish I had the space for a proper sculpture garden.
Sometimes certain people aren't just as perceptive of their situation until it's too late. I don't have any gold. I need to get into the mine more. Well, since... Remember, we could probably complete at least this mission here. You still need to get coal and stuff. It's just hard waiting for this mission right here because the soil takes like 3 days in game to collect and get.
Our community is full of caring and clever people. That's why they voted for me. That's a little mayor humor.
Hey, Parker.
Hey there, little miss.
Is everything okay, Parker?
You've known Lena for a long time, right?
Only a little from when we were kids. But we didn't see each other for many years. Why?
Oh, nothing. It's funny. Even after 10 years together, it feels like there are so many things about her I don't yet understand.
It's kind of like previously mentioned as well. It's like sometimes it's hard to share a lot of things about yourself. So
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to be alone.
all right. Might as well slowly get the friendship status of each character up as much as possible. Still no mushrooms, and if anything, Shelby's probably already gone to town, or I don't know, maybe he's one of the Coven people. I don't, like, half of them I still haven't figured out who's who.
The High Priestess may seem overly cautious to you, but we've lost too many members in recent years. We need every witch we have to keep the wellspring balanced.
Is all the secrecy and fancy speech getting to you yet?
Is it that obvious?
I was the same at the start. It's annoying, but worth it.
Is the Coven the reason people seem to be afraid of these woods?
Who's afraid? It's not the woods that will do them harm. People do a fine job creating their own troubles.
People tend to cause their own trouble more than anything else.
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it, but don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
Let's see. We have to go back to the house eventually and figure out that mission too, because we haven't touched too much of the main missions yet. These two still have to get finished, and then all the side missions.
Is it time for bed?
Alright, I might just save the game here, guys, and we'll continue in the next one. Thanks for stopping by and watching.